Man Cup Live, we back again, boy. This is our week. We gonna be down at the South Georgia Motorsport Park, man, for the Fuel Tech World Finals. This our weekend. The weather's looking good for us this weekend. I can't wait to get down there and finally get this last little race out the way. Get a lot of action in. I got a lot of people coming in from all over the world, coming to participate in this. Y'all fans, y'all want any more information as it relates to how the event's going to go, you can be sure to go over to our website at www.racemancup.com. Make sure you go over there and check it all out. And as always, I like to reach out to our sponsors and let all of them know, thank you again for sticking in there with us throughout this whole year. It's been a good one. We've got a lot of stuff done this year. Looking forward to the 2024 season already. I already got some stuff already planned out. We just dropped the schedule for y'all. Don't need to know the schedule. Vernon probably don't even know it himself, but I already dropped the schedule out on the World Wide Web for y'all to go ahead and start marking your calendars for 2024. We got a one date to be determined. We still in the works out to get that particular track worked out. Hopefully all that goes through so we can go ahead and give you a 100% final schedule. But for the most part, we want to get the dates out there, let you have an idea what dates that we have, what tracks we do have. And like I said again, thank all the sponsors that done stuck through 190 Hookup, the MTC, Snits Racing, Trick Tools, Voodoo, Baber Performance Motorcycles, Fuel Tech, Hollywood Drag Racing, J2 Connect, MPS, Robinson Industries, Hard Time Parts and Service, and last but not least, Fast by Gas. And we like to thank our girl Call Out Grudge, Top Dog Grudge, my girl Tracy Robinson, Miss Bud Light Line. I thank all y'all people. Big Pops, what you got going on, man? We'll bring you on here before we get into this drivers meeting now, boss man.
Man, getting ready to go down the highway, leaving out tomorrow night. I know you
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
leaving out tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be leaving out tomorrow morning. I'm glad you said something about that. But check this out now. Tomorrow Wednesday now. For all you all, let me give y'all a couple bullet points real quick. For you all who still need electrical spots, don't email me no more at this point. I'm gonna give you a phone number right now. Y'all need to jot this down. The phone number is 229-896-7000. That's directly to the track. 229-896-7000. Call directly to the track at this point. I've already sent my last Excel spreadsheet over there with the points, the ones that we had reserved. Anyone needs anything past that, y'all dealing directly with the track at this point. Got any issues that have your space that you requested and everything will be at the gate for you when you pull up. Now, backing up just a second, I was telling you about Wednesday. The event does not start on Wednesday. The event starts on Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. However, I do know that quite a few of y'all going to be trying to get down there a little early, get set up. I understand. Now, check this out. If you're not a vendor and you want to come in and you want to get set up and you want to do all that, you'd probably be a good chance of getting in on a Wednesday if you already pre-registered. We took all the fees off the pre-registration to get in the gate. You can buy your weekend pass if you just need to go ahead and get in for right now and you don't know what classes. Just go ahead and go online. If you go onto our website at racemancup.com, you can go right up there to the top border, the header, and hit tickets. And when you go to tickets, it had the World Finals tickets. You press buy tickets. You can get whatever classes that you want or whatever admission passes that you want to get in. Now, I ain't saying I can't give you no guarantee about you gonna be able to get in, but there's nobody gonna be manning the gate. So all I'm saying is it'll probably be a lot easier if you come to the gate and you say I've already pre-registered and I have an envelope here. Like tonight, the last night on packing those, that's gonna be done at about 11 o'clock. So by the time I get off this live, it'll probably be about a good another 2.5 hours that'll be in so I can get all the last entries in and have at the gate. Don't come calling me Wednesday now because I'm going to be working, putting up banners and getting the track set up. I can't keep running back and forth to the gate to try to see if I can get nobody in. I'm telling you, probably the best way to do this right now is go ahead and pre-enter. Let me have your envelope already at the gate in a binder. So when you pull up, you can say your name and they'll reach in there and they already have your passes and then your business handler, at least to get into the event. Now, as far as the tech card go, after tonight, if you want to pre-register still after tonight, which is a day early, and normally we usually do it on Thursday, but if you want to pre-enter after the night, due to the fact that I'm gonna be the person that's trying to get your book, your card and stuff in the envelope to the gate, you will just come to the gate. They'll scan you in with your QR code. So bring whatever receipt, whether it be on your phone, whether you print it, bring it to the gate with you. They'll give you armbands just with the scan. Then for your tech cards, you just come to the registration table. We'll scan the same receipt again. It'll let us know what tech cards that we owe you right then and there. And we'll have them ready for you to go. You won't have to do no more financial transactions, so forth, because you've already taken care of your business. So that'll be the order process as it relates to that right there. Thursday morning, if anybody want to go in right now, you can go to schedule and you can go to the website. Once again, everything you need to find out is pretty much on the website. So you can go to the website, go to schedule. You'll see the Fuel Cup Man Cup World Finals, hit more information right there. And then you scroll down a little bit and you'll see the event schedule. So starting Thursday at 8 a.m., the pit gates will open. There'll be a test and tune session available from 12 p.m. noon to 8 p.m. that night, and it's $150 per bike. You can come buy that test and tune card for Thursday at registration. All right, the pit gates will close at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Thursday night. That's another situation now where you're gonna be calling me. You want me to come get you in after 11, but I'm telling you, you probably have more luck getting in if you already pre-registered and there's an envelope at the gate waiting for you versus trying to do financial transactions because there's nobody gonna be up there to handle that type of business. That's the holdup right there at that time of night. On Friday, pit gates once again open up at 8 o'clock, close up at 11 o'clock. Qualifying, pro qualifying, as you all see, is going to start at 6 p.m. Friday. It's going to get one shot right then and there. Saturday, same time, pit gates open up at 8 o'clock again. We're going to be right into time runs, qualifying, and then we're going to roll into some eliminations later in the same day on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to be waking up. Hopefully, we'll have fields cut down to where we can secure the track at a reasonable time for us to hit the road, pay everybody to hit the road, do our celebration pictures and victory circle photographs, and get people on the road a decent time so they can get back to work on Monday morning or just an easy cruise back home, either way. But another thing I would like to bring to everyone's attention is because of this being the last race historically, motorcycles are fatigued. You know, we've gotten down to the end of the season. Bikes are just not what they were at the beginning of the season, so forth. We've had some issues a couple times with this race where we've had oil downs, we've had temperature situations, and so forth. We're not thinking about that might be our case, but listen, we all have to work together to make this event go. So do everyone a favor at this point and give your bike a little once over. It might be one little bolt or whatever I'm bagged out for the whole season. Just give your bike a once over. Make sure all your stuff's together because we're gonna have to be more efficient in this event because we're anticipating more bike count. All right, so we're gonna have to be more efficient. Come up to the line when they call your classes. Be ready to go. There's a radio station that's available at the racetrack where you'll be able to hear the announcements as they come. The 5-minute courtesy hold will not be in effect for this event because of the size of the event, and we're trying to keep more time on our side than we do at some events where we don't have as many bikes. We have a larger bike count. We don't need necessarily to have a courtesy hold between classes. So we're gonna be ready to roll. Helmet strapped up, gloves on, boots on, so forth. And when you at this event, just be mindful that the ready line after the burnout means you're ready to go. You're prepared to do whatever it is that you need to do to get down the racetrack. It's not going to be a glorified test and tune session. You get up there, you're trying to qualify, and we working on the bike on the starting line. We're going to push it to the side, and we're going to get the next 2 bikes in the water because we got to keep the show rolling. So, not trying to put no pressure on anyone, but, this is the show that we have, and we want to deliver a great product to the people that's going to come out here and visit us to see us participate in this event. So we want to get them a good show. And I've been to a few races this year where it seems like I was watching a tractor show versus a motorcycle racing or whatever kind of racing situation. But we don't want to get that to our fans. So everybody, let's be a little diligent about what we're dealing with as it relates to trying to preserve the race surface, the racing surfaces, preserving yourselves and so forth throughout the event. So just be mindful of that. We're gonna take a break real quick, pay a few bills, and we'll be right back.
We drive performance. We drive passion. A background in drag racing. And a future in all forms of motorsports. Because success in one sport isn't enough. Pushing ourselves to be the best. Climbing every mountain. Topping every peak. Until you see Fuel Tech everywhere.
We back. Big Boss, I'm going over a lot of information, man. You see anything I missed so far, I might need to go back over real quick. Because I'm going
No,
to keep
you let
on
them know
rolling.
about you let them know about the parking and what time the gate's gonna open up, and they want to know where to come to your trailer and get all everything they need gonna be at your trailer.
All right, yeah.
They already
Since you brought it up, the parking is a good thing. That's a good conversation. I meant to tell you why we on that. The parking there is, and that I need races and people understand. Fans like when you come into the gates, you'll be on your right. There will be grass for quite a bit of way down on your right hand side. When you meet the section where it becomes asphalt all the way from that place down to the tower, past the tower to the first electrical booth, unless you are a vendor, please do not park to the right at that point from the asphalt in, because that's what we'll be parking the vendors and the people who pay to park on the vendors row. That'll be our parking spaces for that area. We'll fill those in. You'll be escorted to there and be asked to park. Someone escort you to that place, to those locations. If you're a vendor, your folder is already in the file in the binder. It'll be in there based on your last name. So that's good. That's a good point. For those who have electrical spots, make sure that you let the person know that's bringing you to that when you come into the event that you have an electrical spot, and they will let you know where it is, location of that. Verify that you're in the proper location for parking before you setting up, and that way you won't have to have to go take nothing down and reset up because you might be in the wrong space. So just verify that with the person that's parking that you're in the right spot before you disconnect and do all your stuff, and that way everything goes smooth. Another thing that I do notice that those that are coming with motorhomes, campers, and so forth, if your camper is going to be delivered tomorrow or any of those things like that, make sure that same phone number I gave y'all, the 229-896-7000. Make sure you take that number as well, because if you're getting a hit there, you need to have them make contact with someone at the track to make sure that your driver is allowed on the premises to do whatever you need to do. Just make sure you get that taken care of with the track as well. And the only other thing as it relates to this right here is that, like I said, the track gates are closing at 12. They'll be open at 8. The electrical spots, you will all have reserved those. Like I said, make sure you make contact with the track. Any vendors that have not made contact with me about parking on the manufacturer's road, please make contact with us at info@racemancup.com. All right. If you have any questions as it relates to rules, purses, points, class, the schedules and so forth, just go refer to the website. It's an abundance of information that's placed there to be very comprehensive, easy to read, understand as far as it relates to how we're going to operate. Another thing that I noticed that on the schedule, there are a couple of classes that are not listed on the schedule that will be there, which is Pro Street. Not Pro Street. I'm sorry, that's not on there. We do have Real Street that will be participating. with us this weekend, and then we did have a couple pro field bikes that say they're going to come down there. As it relates to top field, pro field, we had a few people say they're going to be there with those types bikes. But like I said, from my perspective, from the manufacturers cup, all we can do is just say that they say they're going to be there right now, but we don't have a big field of them there. But we do have a few of them that's going to come out, give y'all some good wild nitro fun at the racetrack, and hoping y'all be able to come out there and enjoy that. We'll take one more break, pay a few more bills, and we'll be right back. Man Cup Live, we back again. For y'all who might have just tuned in, we have the 2024 schedule all worked out. We're trying to go back to these same tracks that we've been to before. There you go. Build these markets on up. We're going to start off out there in South Georgia Motorsport Park. Going to slide back over to Steele again. And this year we added Montgomery. So we're going to go down to Montgomery, the capital city dragway this year. We're going to come back from there. Let me make sure. Carolina Dragway over there. And then to be determined. And the last one, we're going to ease back to Valdosta and do us another World's Final. So for all y'all want to go ahead and mark your calendar, the 2024 schedule has been posted on Facebook as well as Instagram. And it'll be up on our website pretty shortly, I'm sure. Knowing my man here, he ain't gonna let it be out there too long. But at any rate, y'all come on down. We're going to have some fun. We should have a good amount of motorcycles there right now. All the classes will be running the quarter mile. All our sportsman classes will be running the quarter mile. Our pro classes, that will be, let me make sure I do this right so I don't get yelled at.
Got some 8 mile bikes too, ain't you?
Yep. I'm going to make sure I get that right. So, 8th mile bike's gonna be your Pro Mod, your 460, Pro Open, and those will be the 8th mile bikes. The Grudge bikes obviously gonna go to 8th mile. Pro Street, we're gonna be running to the quarter. We're gonna try to get the Pro baggers to stay at the 8th mile this year, just so we won't have so much nutrition rate with them. With the baggers, they're gonna run to the 8th mile. And all the sportsman classes: Top Gas, Super Comp, V Twin ET, Street ET, Ultra Sportsman, Pro ET, Super Eliminator, all them y'all going out the back door to quarter mile. And we're gonna have some special guests coming out this weekend. From my understanding, Mr. G. Baber, Mr. George Baber himself, Baber Performance Motorcycle, gonna bring some of his NHRA Pro Stock friends out, and they're gonna make some hits out on the Pro Stock Limited class motorcycles this weekend. Can't wait to see them. We didn't get to see a lot of them this year. We're still trying to develop that class. It's just going to take some time. I mean, I know Mr. Baby ready to kill me when he see them that schedule come out. They got all those few 8th mile classes on. But like I say, man, securing tracks are pretty difficult. It's not as easy, as it seems. You seem like you want to be at everywhere, but ultimately, at the end of the day, it's business. And, ultimately, I'm for sure that tracks, just like any other business, trying to make the best business decision for their events, spaces. So we get it. The only thing I can tell ourselves, a Manufacturers Cup, if we want more, we need to do more. It's just that simple. If we want to do better places and bigger places, we need to do more in terms of participation, in terms of bringing more marketable marketing partners to the table. And then we can be a better venue, bigger venues. I mean, I like the venues that we're at. They're solid venues, great race facilities. We've had a good amount of growth at these places, and I'm anticipating, that if the weather gives a little bit better than it had this year, we might be in a better position to increase our fan base in these cities, man. Those cities was good to us. They were awkward. We dealt with some weather. We dealt with weather just like everybody else did this year. But I think that overall, we persevered and we got through it, and we were introduced to some really good motorcycle markets that we really want to go back to. You know, I like the Alabama races. I really did. There's seem to be very good centrally located events as well. You know, and I think Steele gives us a good location. Steele's a good location, more central location. You know, Adele 2 times grabs helps the Floridians in southern Georgia people. You
And
know,
you said
get that. That's
Montgomery?
Steele is in Steele was where we were Alabama International this year.
Right, right.
That's a little bit over there by Gatz and a little bit northeast of Birmingham, a little south of Chattanooga, a little west of Chattanooga, northwest of Chattanooga. So it was a good location, a good track. 8th Mile was real good. But like I said, the 2024 schedule's out. Y'all go check that out. Make sure that this weekend, if you want to catch the event, if you want to tell your friends and family how to go to the event, all you got to do, once again, is go to the Race Man Cup website. And right there at the top of the box, right hand corner, it says Watch Live. You see it right there in the top right corner. You can hit Watch Live, and it'll take you right to the stream that will be on for the weekend. Matter of fact, if you went there now, you'll probably see me on there actually right now doing it. So, that's just that simple. So you don't have to have nobody selling you something. Look at us, big boss. We over in
I
another
see it.
screen, man.
I
Yeah.
see it. I'm
You,
looking at the
you,
little
you,
baby
you,
thing.
you don't see us over there, man.
I see the net. I'm looking at it, man. The technology is something else. Yeah, Vern messing with it. Vern Cole, man. A picture in a picture in a picture. It's like 3D. At 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Man, Vernon over there having a good time, ain't it, man?
Yeah. Vern playing with. That's what he do, man. You know, yeah, shit. He can do it 4 times. I see 4. When he did another one right there. And my
Hey,
guy put a portrait on my wall. A picture in a picture in a picture at 3 times, man. That's cold. I had people coming by taking pictures of my wall, man. Yeah, so that's kind of nasty, man. That 3D, man.
man, one day we got to change the backdrop and let them see that wall, man. Let them see what you're talking about, big boss.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. The wall's so old, man. You know, I had that wall done back in '92, man. That been
Hey,
what,
man.
31 years.
Hey, man. I'm on the Facebook. I'm on the Facebook, man. I see the video, man. I got to pull this video up, big boss. Look
I
here,
seen
man.
you put up some of it. I think that little Willie now. That might have been me and little Willie.
That's who that was.
It might have been down
Let me,
by Huntsville, down
let
Alabama
me
on their
see.
turf.
Man, they say you were hyped. They say you were
Yeah,
hyped up over here, man.
yeah,
What's going
yeah.
on in this video, man?
Man, hey man, look,
I'm finna push him
look.
down. Camera, whatever. You gonna have to leave here. Don't make me get hype. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, that's me and little Willie, man. You know, I was getting in his head, man. You know,
uh,
Little Willie don't rant. Now listen, Little Willie done won the last 2 or 3 races that I done
uh,
heard, the 460.
yeah,
Now listen,
uh-huh.
Little Willie is a dangerous man. Willie went up there and beat them boys in Maryland, man.
Yeah, man.
In,
Hey,
in
you know
South
it might be.
Carolina, hey man, Willie beat him in South Carolina. I think he had you in Steel somewhere. Somewhere, where was it at? You and Willie went up, Willie put you out.
He
You
got me in
remember
the
you ran against.
finals. He
Yes.
got
That's why I
me at
said
the
Willie.
finals at the SDBA race. I think
Willie
that's
done
where it
won,
was.
man, by 3, 4 times this year. Willie hot, man. And
Man,
that was
look,
me and
let
Willie
me
last year.
now check
You
this
had to
out
get it
now. Now check this out. Now I went over here and I just pulled the points up. And like I told you,
right.
you can go to the website on the racemancup.com, man. You see so much stuff. Lil Willie got a pretty commanding points lead, man. He got 452 to 369 with Chad
Yeah.
right there behind him. And we got,
Hey
guess who we
man,
got? We got number 3. We got Curtis Winston holding down the number 3
ain't that
spot, man.
something? Curtis
And then
Winston,
you
ain't
got
that something?
Brandon Elliott, and then you
On
got
Doug bike.
Deshaun Willer at number 5.
Hey man, that's all right. That's all right, man. Yeah, it's all right, man.
And look here, man, coming into that Pro ET, let me see. Josie Brooks pretty much look like, from what I'm looking at right here, look like she gonna pretty much lock in on that right there. Let me look over here at the Pro Mod thing. Did Terry win? I think we gotta get some points together for win. We gotta take a look at him right quick. But it look like Blake
Right.
Harvey might be done got that locked in. And on the Pro Open side, it look like we might have uh, yeah, we might have another GR. Look like he holding it down right there. And like I said, all this can be found on our website. So the beauty of it is, I'm just sitting here looking at the website myself. Look like Rudy is kind of close up here. Rudy over in Pro Street. Josh F. Holder looks like if he shows up to this last event as well. Well, I don't know. This whole little thing kind of close. Look like the 1, 2, 3 can kind of be a little close right there. But in the 460, look like I told you, look like Mantez, unless he just does something crazy, he look
What
like he
about
can walk
what
away with.
about what about that lady, Miss Brooks? She got it. She got it. Ain't all she got to do is show up, ain't it?
Yeah, and top
Josie.
Pro ET. In Pro ET, she got it pretty good now. Now in Top Gas now, she got about like a, about 90, probably about 90 some point lead on Chad, and
So
then
somebody can
you got
catch her.
P, yeah, and then you got Pee Wee Carter right there at number 3, so that's pretty good. Then in Real Street, you got Mark Hilter there, and Ricky Gas, and now Gas is say coming down this weekend.
I heard
Say
that.
they
I heard
Say they
that.
bringing a few bikes down there,
What they
and we
what they
got
all hey, look here, man. Listen now. Look, keep it real and everything real. You know, we mess with all them guys. They didn't show up a lot of your races this year because they've been running with the HDA. And ain't nobody mad at them because we know them people over there got a good organization too. So it ain't nothing on nothing. They've been with them for a minute. And we just get some new cities because we don't know what city you really gonna get yet or whatever and how it's gonna go and this and that. But they heard that you've been struggling doing it and making it happen. Some days it might gonna rain. Well, we've been running into everything, but we stuck with it. East St. Louis was a real good race. And I think that was like advertiser. I think this race this week gonna be dinner. Them folks know that ain't no more racing with the HDA. They've been shut down now. There ain't no racing nowhere. Them boys still want to race. They gotta come. They gotta come. And then they heard that the race you had in St. Louis was a real good race. So they coming, man. They
yeah,
coming.
yeah, yeah.
They coming, man. So they gonna
And,
show up
and
at
it,
this race. I heard
and
Boo
it,
Brown,
yeah, Boo
Copio.
coming,
Yeah, I
Matt.
heard some of the big hitters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then and I know it didn't. I know it didn't hurt that Mantez went up there, went up there and won the last race.
Hey man, listen.
He
I
might got a
heard
bounty on
that.
his head, man. He might
Listen,
got a
I
bounty on
heard
his
when he
head,
was up there. I heard when he was up there, he was running, and somebody was running him, and somebody said, "Who you got?" And then somebody said, "Oh, I don't know, some guy. He ain't nobody." And they didn't know him like wasn't nobody, just like me. When I'm gonna come back to one of them 4-6 races, and I'm gonna knock their heads off. Man, Willie's a champion, man, of the Bush
man. Yeah,
race. He done
that's
knocked
right.
their head off up there. He knocked their
That's
head
right.
off in South Carolina. I can't wait to see them big boys come down to this week. Cause Willie say he ready for them. And I want to see what go down, man. Hey man, little Willie, he hard to beat. When you show that little thing of me hyped, getting hyped because I gotta run Willie, I had to get hyped. I had to get in his head. And the only way I beat Willie is at the line. Look at that. That's it. Only way I
There it
beat
is.
Willie.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's hear this. Let's hear
Look,
this.
look.
Camera, whatever.
I can't remember what I was saying.
No, whatever. I'm finna push him now.
I don't know what I was saying.
But
They all talking about this and that, this and
You don't have
that.
to leave
I
here.
ain't can't unbattle, man.
Make me get hyped.
I ain't can't unbattle, man. It was 4 of them left. I gotta run little Willie. And dude back there run dude. And little Willie told me that's what I said I was coming back for him, 460. And I said, you
Uh-huh.
right. That when I come back for to run you, and I know there's gonna be a good one. Hey man, I
Boy,
done
you
ran
are
Lil
hyped up,
Willie.
boy.
Man, listen, I done ran Lil Willie maybe about 5, 6 times in the in pro mod finals, and I might be up maybe 3-2, 2-3. I don't know which way. Could be 5-3, 4-3. All I know is me and Willie been against each other in the finals so many times. In this race, that was to see who get to go to the finals. And man, I'm talking about, hey, I shut him down in Huntsville. I won a 6-1. He won a 6-1, but I left on him, and he was scared to hit the light because I got in his head on the line about the light. You know, I
Hey,
said, you
yeah,
know the way you gonna win.
and that video, if y'all want to see that video is Mantez Thompson Jr. That's on his Facebook page. Y'all want to go check it out live. That's what we just
That's
showed that off of.
on the
So
sun.
that's off
That's on
that.
the
That's
sun.
on the Sun.
The
That's on the
sun.
Sun Facebook. So y'all
The
know
sun
that
got
ain't
on
our
there.
video.
Yeah.
That's on
Yeah.
Mantez Thompson
Yeah.
Jr. place right there. If y'all want to go see it live.
I
Yeah.
tell you what though, when you filmed it and it's on your thing when me and Willie raced, you ought to see the sun. I looks at the video all the time. You ought to see the video when me and Willie took off. The sun, he cocked his head and he couldn't tell. He couldn't tell, man. He know that daddy was late. He was looking, he had a funny look, and he never straightened up till my light come on. Yeah, man. Hey man, I like running Willie. Cause I know we ain't finna play no games at the light. You know, ain't be no tripping. Best man win, best bike win, first one down. You know, come on,
And that's just
man.
how I go,
Let's do
man.
it.
That's how I go. We're
You
gonna
know
pay
how
a
it
few
go.
bills. We're gonna be right back, man. We're gonna be right back, get some more props to these other races, tank for these championships this
Yeah,
weekend. We're
yeah.
right back. Yeah. All right, man. Cub Live, we back, man. Look here, we ain't before we get going again. Let go ahead and get down and listen to these points, man. Cause we gonna get back. Cause Big Boss, man, I know you excited, boy. Y'all get you hyped up, boy. You be ready to strap up on that motorcycle right then,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
still want to ride.
but Street ET look like it's gonna probably be one of our toughest points battles right here at the end, and that and Super Comp. In Street ET, you got Russell Simmons, Big Stan,
Big boy.
Stanley
Yeah,
Russell. I'm
big
talking
man.
Russell Simmons. I'm talking about the football
Yeah.
man, Stanley
Yeah, that's right.
Russell.
You
I'm
talking about
sorry,
big
man,
man,
Big
big
Stan.
man, big
Yeah.
man.
With 178 holding it down at the top with Lindbergh Simmons. That's what I got the Russell Simmons. I got Russell and Simmons right
Right,
there
right,
behind each
right.
other. Lindbergh Simmons then number 2, 168. We got Miss Cross sitting at number 3 with
Ain't
145. And
this
like I
something?
told y'all before, top 5, 6, 6 always 7 on up. Got a slight chance, maybe a slight chance to 8, but it's gonna be tough. But then when Super Comp now, you got Santi Rodriguez holding down the top. Chase right there behind Scott DeLong, Mike Smith, and maybe a long shot at Taylor Harper and Dwayne Leachman holding down number 5. All this can be found at racemancup.com. And then Top Gas pretty much can say that Josie Brooks will probably go out of here with 2 championships this year with Top Gas and Pro ET. It started out pretty good. Chucky was in the game. Mantez Thompson was holding it down early in the season with the battle with Josie. Then Pee Wee Carter snuck up out of nowhere. Area Cross, Mr. Carter snuck up,
Yeah,
turned
daddy.
the corner down over there in Alabama at Steele.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
over Steele, and I think that he went up and got number 1 qualified. He got 94 points in Steele, runner up, and 77 points. So he's pretty consistent throughout. And then, Mantez Thompson, number 4, Chad Ox right there in the back. He got a slight chance of maybe flipping Josie in Top Gas if she leave the door open. She had to leave it wide open.
You
And
had to
then
go out early.
she had to go out real early. And then Ultra
Right.
Sportsman, Mantez Jr. holds the points lead by 3 over Stanley Russell. Area Cross, number 3. Lindbergh Simmons, number 4. So these group of racers right here seem to be kind of at the top of the pile in both Street
Right,
ET
right.
as well as Ultra Sportsman. And over in V Twin, Scott DeLong and John Loney and Barry Pryor Sr. seem to be holding them top 3 spots down. But like I said, we're going to have some more great racing coming up this weekend. This will be the last time y'all see me on Man Cup Live until after the finals. Like I said, please come out, enjoy some racing. We'll be at the Fuel Tech World Finals presented by Wiseco Pistons this weekend at the South Georgia Motorsport Park in Adel, Georgia. The address 2521 Highway US 41, Adel, Georgia 31620, just like you see on the flyer. Or you can find more information at the www.racemancup.com website. And like I said, we got a limited quantity of event t-shirts and hoodies. So they're not going to last. I'm telling you straight up, they're not going to last. We got a limited quantity. So if you're interested in getting those, you need to come on over there and get that quick. We have a limited quantity of license plates, the Man Cup license plates. If you want that, you need one of those, you need to come get those early as well. We still have the little deal that we said we are going to do, the $100, buy you the license plate and 4 pass event t-shirts. If you want that for $100, you can get 4 pass event t-shirts and a license plate package deal right there. That'll give you a little bit of something for everybody. But like I said, look forward to seeing y'all this weekend. If you want to get in the gates, before those gates or something open, if you need to go ahead and take care of your pre-entry stuff, I mean, that's the only opportunity I think that you're going to have to get to the stage if you're not a vendor. Go ahead and pre-enter. We already took the fees off, so it ain't going to cost you no more to do it here at home than to do it at the track. All right, so until then, I'll see y'all down there. Be open for business Thursday morning, 8 o'clock. Y'all meet me at the tent. See y'all then. Peace.